Alright guys, welcome back to what could be the last episode, or certainly darn close, to Let's Replay Nobunaga's Ambition Sphere of Influence, Rise of the Date. I said last time we were going to turn Japan into Masamune land. Clearly we're going to turn it into Date City, USA. So, in previous big historical simulation series LPs, I've ended with the song over the credits. I don't think I'm going to do that this time. I don't think I'll ever embarrass myself as much as I did doing the Jingsai Guanping voices to the Pilgrim's Chorus. And I just don't really have anything prepared. So consider yourselves lucky. Unless this takes one more video than I thought and I come up with a brilliant, inspired, and embarrassing idea between videos. In the meantime, let's just keep on going. Do have a battle we could zoom in on here. Probably not worth the time. It's probably more interesting to keep our focus on the battle for Fushimi Castle. Which isn't even like the most defensible castle in the history of castles in this game, so let's decide what to do with the captives. This would be a real good time for you to actually join us, Tama. I'm honored that you've spoken to me. Oh. So Tama's decided to join us. You would choose me? Oh, I would gladly serve under you. I can tell which way the wind is blowing. This is our turning point as we retreat. Tear down the walls of Kyoto before we take over, just to really show what peace lovers we are. Well, that's the thing, folks, really. I mean, the story of this LP has been Masamune, as ruler of the Date, did nothing but seek peaceful coexistence with his neighbors in the north around Oshu, while Ieyasu was just being this brutal bully. And as lords flocked to the Date banner because of his benevolence and justice, he didn't want to, but he was almost forced to become the shogun to put an end to the terrible things that Ieyasu was doing, like persecuting the Christians, aggressively attacking the Maida, who actually attacked him first. Boss is attacked from behind. Oh no. That really is kind of annoying. Alright, let's turn around and deal with you. Just so that you're not attacking from behind and being a problem. Seems our messengers reached the Imperial courts. They want, like, minor amount of gold to make Masamune the center minister. From this day forth, I am center minister. Around this time tomorrow, I will be shogun, though, so it's not that big a deal.
Take them down. Take them down.
Take them down. This is really annoying.
Leave it to me.
Yes, my liege.
This will decide the battle.
So, the tribals basically ambushed
Retreat. Attack.
Kanatsugu, and there's no other way to describe it. We just kind of got spanked there a little bit. But we're gonna do the old Trickmaster Crimson Spear combo to just like brutalize these defenders. That'll be fine.
Let's have a good clean fight.
Let me teach you how to fight.
Leave it to me.
Did I lower? I think I did
Let's go.
Crimson Spear too soon, possibly. No, wait, it was right.
This is where we retreat.
We retreat right into Kyoto to fight a guerrilla campaign. So as part of our love of peace and wanting to restore culture of Japan,
Getting out of this.
Shigazani's taken Hachimanyama Castle.
Enemy officer captured.
Oh, I hope that means we captured Ieyasu. Seems unlikely. Seems unlikely that we captured Ieyasu, but I would love to think we just captured Ieyasu. Let's see. Established Edo Shogunate, became independent after the Battle of Okazama, allied with the Oda while serving the Toyotomi, became shogun after the victory at Sekigahara. He's the Mikawa prefect. There's no indication that he is currently a prisoner. I don't know exactly where that would even show, though. I'm just going to head up this way to cut off any additional reinforcements. Where's Masamune? I thought he was, like, rapidly approaching. Oh, Maida Clan has fortified Hosorogi, so that's big news. That's going to make a huge difference. Oh, there's Masamune, okay.
Understood.
So, Masamune will be personally marching into Fushimi Castle. I think that's what makes sense. Many of our retainers have gained new abilities. This guy sorted himself out. That's great.
Let's begin the meeting.
He's the leader of one of those clans that was subject to Ieyasu that we took over. We're winning. We're winning. We're winning.
Here is last month's balance. Reporting in.
Turn to my liege and I intend to serve. No need for overseers. Got some traits. Masamune is the center minister. Let's get a coalition going against the Tokugawa because we desperately need it. We'll start negotiating with the Imperial Court. I don't know why I'm doing that. I just am. We've got cities with no one to protect them. It just doesn't feel right to have that be the case, so let's... Some of these cities that have captured 100 officers can help out with that now. Man, Kariando came out of those Ego Wayne battle. Those fights for this castle, she came out of that with a lot of prisoners.
What are you wanting?
Last tea caddy?
Thanking you very much.
Ah, damn, it wasn't the last tea caddy. Some kind of loser tea caddy that doesn't matter. Not the oak shrubs.
What are you wanting?
You know, you never know, but buying all that stuff might mean. Just because we're about to win the game doesn't mean we're not going to continue to develop the land. Actually, don't have that many of these to do. This would be a fairly quick domestic turn, even if I go full-on dick mode. I mean, full-on do everything I would normally manually do, and don't worry about the fact that we're about to win. With no chance of relief and a huge army and no forces left in the city and the walls already destroyed. I'm checking to see if Kargelman makes sense. You would think that Kyoto will surrender fairly quickly to Masamune. And like I mentioned, he's this benevolent leader who's come to free them from the terrible oppression of the Tokugawa. Certainly, if nothing else, Christian missionaries would do a lot better under Masamune than they did historically under Ieyasu. Because Ieyasu was not crazy about allowing these guys to have, to bring their ideas into the country. JG Mystery to work on some road improvements. Again, it's weird. Maybe I got separation anxiety. I'm not ready for the game to be over, but I'm doing all this stuff I would normally do just as part of my theme of, like, we're actually managing the country and domestic affairs and the economy and stuff as we go. But that's it. I'm not going to get involved in any more of that. Last chance to do some honors here. We got techniques, blitz, that we can give to... That guy's the head of a whole district. He should know how to blitz. You are the head of a district, I believe, because you're the head of like a district with one city. We're the only officer, if I remember correctly. Let's teach Vulture Bean some agility so she can do gymnastics and stuff. The Soma were wise to surrender. It's worked out very well for them. Looking for guys who don't already have loots. Who's the lowest loyalty? She's already got a present of my created officers and the like. This guy's pretty cool, but he's got high loyalty already. So at this point, I'm just handing out prizes. Tama, I don't remember who you are, but you're probably like a samurai warrior. Monkey Merc already has a high-level treasure. I think most of the created officers at some point have been given either a treasure or a title, or in some cases both at this point. This guy's got Western-style armor, it looks like. I kind of don't remember what his deal is. You've already got a treasure? Uncle? This guy has a treasure. And he's like the guy who wants us to collect all the tea caddies. So he's the guy that it would make sense to give one of them to as a gift. Kanetsuga's been doing good God's own work recently, and he doesn't have a treasure. Oh, the other thing we could do is you guys refuse to accept gifts? Why don't we give you guys some teachings so you'll like us. A wonderful treasure. I'm sure they'll love it. And we won't give away the tea caddies because they're far too precious. We will make somebody, we'll see who doesn't already have a title. You're the accounting director, you're the bingo prefect. Lady Tulpanzer is the senior manager. Okami Hato is the policy minister. Bloody Handed doesn't have a title? I'm kind of shocked. You are now the senior minister, Bloody Handed. So, I hope you're into that. I thank you deeply for assigning me the role of senior minister. You've earned it, friend. Even if you're probably not into doing all the domestic stuff.
What are you wanting?
You've clearly grown as an officer and found out that there's more to being an officer than simply being a warrior. And with the titles distributed, the last little silly thing I could do is, well, no, I don't think I can do, but now I'm curious whether it would be possible. Because I think it's only Date clan member maidens that I can do marriages with. So this would be our last chance. Like, you know, was it the moment when when he raced to her rescue, even as she was defeating Ieyasu, that they realized that they were truly destined to be in love? Can we get the bloody-handed married to... No, we can't. It's Tomo Date is my only choice. So Tomo is going to get to choose her own husband in the course of time. And we're going to just kind of wrap this bad boy up here.
Stop.
Stop. Hammer time. Oh. Since we know someone specifically is coming that way and nobody is specifically coming this way yet, we will...
Understood.
We're just guarding all the entrance points to the capital now.
Acknowledged.
Because Masamune himself will lead his army in to conquer. If anybody has a problem with that, I think this is an entirely sensible, in-character way for this to all end. Makashima Castle.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, Yazuke is it's an interesting guy. It's like the African samurai sailing around trying to prevent the final collapse of these guys. I'm not going to bother to zoom in on that one. Although there's a Megami officer, Nami Megami. It's probably the daughter, probably like Masamune's cousin, actually, but...
Stop! I'll close you in. Allow us to help.
And the Tory tribe are going to help out here.
Halt.
We'll help you.
I'll decide what to do with the captives. I'm honored that you've spoken to me, but forget about it.
Not awfully strong for men, are you?
You guys suck.
Enemy officer apprehended.
Defeat is unthinkable. Enemy officer apprehended. Halt.
So this is their big push. Lady Okatsu. Forget who she is. She's one of those ones I'm pretty sure is either like like the created characters they throw in who are from Legend or a previous time period, or she might be one of the playable, because they throw in any female character they can as a playable character in Samurai Warriors. Is my master seriously going to interfere with retainers? She got captured by the enemy. It's concubine, highly intelligent, change her name to... She might actually be like one of the few female characters who isn't already a Samurai Warriors character.
Stop.
Playtime's over.
Playtime's over. We got one last chance to hear it, guys.
Enemy officer captured.
Shaman can come up here to
to me.
Our last big throwdown, which I'm not even going to zoom in on. Lady Okatsu, that's actually a losable battle that we're fighting there, but I just keep thinking if we just hold on a little bit longer.
Understood.
Then it just doesn't matter and we win.
Understood.
Just waiting for Fushimi to surrender. So that kind of makes me reticent to jump in and do any more fights. But we are actually outnumbered here. So we could end up losing this one if I don't take a direct hand. Alright, let's do it.
Go forth.
Go home and be a family man.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
What kind of tactics have we got? Cause enemies in front to attack each other. That can be real useful, but only if you cluster them together. Fushimi Castle will surrender? Very well. See to it no harm comes to them. And never mind this battle you just zoomed in on. I've gained the reckless trait. We will suspend the battle.
Halt!
Capture Fushimi Castle. Castle. Accomplished. Accomplished. Capture Fushimi Castle. Castle. Accomplished. Accomplished. My liege, the day has finally come. The Emperor has spoken. From this day forward, you are the Shogun. The Shogun is the leader of the warrior class. Every warrior across the nation must follow your orders. For example, you could give the order to cease all war from this day forth. All shall be as you desire, my liege, for now you are the ruler of this entire realm. Quests. Road to the Shogunhood accomplished. From now on, I take the post of Shogun. I must make use of anything I can. I have to actually finish the turn before we can actually win. So, I guess I could come back and do this battle after all.
Let's go.
Alright, so let's reorder this setup that I had going.
Yes, my liege. Understood.
How about you?
Leave it to
I think they're just going to stay put because they want us to come through and have to deal with towers.
follow my lead. Acknowledged. Yes, my liege.
Understood.
Follow my lead.
There we go.
If you're going to run, now's the time.
Yes, my liege.
Leave it to me. Just try to endure this.
There you are using staggered firing, which is not good for me, but
Get them.
Run if you want.
I still think we've got this. They've got War Cry. I'm trying to see if I can get in and do melee, but they're not They're not wanting to slow down for me here.
They're going to run. Now's
So I'll
the
just
time.
dishearten again instead.
Let's get started.
Let's get this started.
Let's get it started in here.
Pull back.
I mean, I'd like to win this fight, but it's obviously kind of limited importance. They're full on retreating from us now.
Get them.
This isn't good.
This.
Now, briefly but significantly increased melee could really mess him up.
Run if you want.
Fall back.
Well, certainly wiped out the unit that used the tactic.
Unfortunately, we must retreat.
I don't know that I'll be able to take the city now, but it kind of doesn't matter. Although actually we still can take the city because we did enough damage to the gate. But even with this weakened force, unless they're reinforced, we are going to win. But at this point, I mean, it's just a matter of waiting out the turn, and then on our next domestic turn, we win the game and see the ending scene. So let's... loss of unit lowered Kiriyama Palace's popularity by 5. Well... Oh well, guys. So our final standings, more or less, show that we have more than triple the population of the Tokugawa, more than tripled soldiers, more than double the officers. But 4 times the income. Am I doing that math right? It might be 5 times. 4 times the income of the Mori, because now the Mori actually have better income than the Tokugawa. Yikes. And way more harvest than anybody else. So yeah, we've won the game, obviously, at this point.
Stop here.
So we'll just let the month end. Shimazu clan seems to have commented on our GIF. Well, I'll hold on to this.
Show them our strength.
You cleaned up that unit, did you? Tidied him up a bit?
Enemy officer captured.
Oh, we finished some road work. Many of our retainers have gained new abilities. Cool my head and ready to serve.
Let's begin the meeting.
We'll begin the
Reporting
begin.
in.
We have a castle surrounded, who cares?
Here is last month's balance. Reporting in.
From now on, I take the post of Shogun. I must make use of anything I can. So now we're going to save the game just for the heck of it, because I don't really see myself going through and, like, manually clearing the entire map rather than winning through the warband, but I don't know if that's an Xbox or a PlayStation trophy. Really don't care. But when we come back next time, folks, ending scene. See you then.